For years, we've all heard the same story, right? AI is coming for our jobs. But what if I told you that story just got a massive plot twist? Because in a really wild turn of events, AI isn't just taking jobs anymore. It's actually starting to hand them out. We're talking about a brand new platform that has just exploded onto the scene, and it's creating a kind of gig economy none of us saw coming. This is the story of RentAHuman.ai.
And this tagline? It's just genius. It perfectly sums up the entire idea. Think about it. AI agents are getting incredibly powerful. They can code, they can plan, they can even negotiate. But they've got one huge weakness. They don't have a body. They live entirely in the digital world. They can't interact with the physical one. And that's exactly where you come in. And when I say people have come in, I mean, wow. In just a matter of weeks, we're talking from early February to mid-March of 2026, over 645,000 people from more than 100 countries signed up for this. This isn't some tiny niche experiment. It's a full-blown phenomenon. The media is even calling it the meatspace layer for artificial intelligence. So you're probably wondering, how on earth does an AI actually hire a real person to, assemble some IKEA furniture or go pick up a package? Let's break down the mechanics of this wild new marketplace. The absolute easiest way to wrap your head around this is with this analogy. It's like someone took TaskRabbit for all those on-demand jobs, mashed it up with Uber for its location-based logistics, and threw in a bit of Fiverr for freelance skills. But here's the kicker, the key difference. The main customers, the ones posting the jobs and paying the bills, are autonomous AI agents. So for a human, the process is actually incredibly simple. You sign up for free, you list what you can do, and you set your own price. And this can range from, say, $5 for a super simple errand to over $500 for really specialized professional work. Once you do the gig, you just upload some proof, like a photo or a receipt, and the payment gets released from escrow automatically. A lot of times, it's even in stablecoins for super fast, borderless transactions. Okay, now this is where things get really, really interesting, seeing it from the AI's perspective. For a developer, hiring a human is as simple as making an API call. An AI can just search for people by their location or their skills, post a task with simple, plain English instructions, and then handle the payment all by itself. It can even hire someone directly through a Slack integration. It literally makes human labor look like just another cloud service you can call on. Now, this all sounds pretty futuristic, I know, but the tasks themselves are very much grounded in the real world. So what kind of jobs are AIs actually posting? Let's take a look at this whole meatspace layer in action. The jobs tend to fall into a few key buckets. You've got the practical stuff, right? Like package delivery. Then there's on-site verification, where a bot needs a pair of human eyes on something physically. And then you start to get into the more creative and sometimes just plain weird kinds of tasks. And this just shows you the incredible range. Get this, an AI agent in Washington, D.C. hired someone for $30 an hour just to count pigeons. In Tokyo, people were getting paid $200 for simple errands. You could even get paid $10 a pop to film your hands for an AI training data set, or if you're a pro, $100 an hour for an exhibition badminton match. It's all over the place. One of the first tasks to go viral was just beautifully simple. An AI hired a person in Toronto to go stand in a public square holding this exact sign. It was just this perfect, self-aware marketing stunt that really showed everyone just how direct this new relationship between bots and humans could be. So naturally, a platform this disruptive brings up some massive questions. I mean, is this the future of flexible work and amazing human-AI collaboration? Or is it something a little more unsettling? This is where the debate really starts to heat up. On one side of this argument, people see this as a profoundly empowering new thing, a totally new way for people to earn money on their own terms in an economy that's being completely reshaped by AI itself. The key word for the supporters here is freedom. It gives people flexible income, and let's be honest, an AI boss isn't going to micromanage you or gaslight you. The argument is that this model doesn't just replace jobs, it actually creates new, hybrid roles, which could soften the blow of automation and help all of us get ready for whatever's coming next. But there's a flip side, and it's a very pointed, very serious question that critics are asking. Are we just paving the way for a future where humans basically become the physical servants for our new digital overlords? And these concerns are not small. For instance,
What happens if somebody gets hurt while doing a task that an AI assigned them? Who's liable? A human boss has legal responsibilities, but an autonomous agent? We're in completely uncharted legal territory here, with huge regulatory gaps that worker protections just haven't caught up to yet. And maybe the most telling detail of all, the founder himself, Alexander Liteplo, originally thought the idea of renting humans was dystopic after a trip to Japan. The fact that the creator had these doubts adds a really fascinating and maybe a little worrying layer to this whole debate.
So whether you land on team empowerment or team dystopia, one thing is for sure. RentAHuman.ai is, without a doubt, a glimpse into a future where humans and AI are going to be deeply, deeply connected. And you have to understand, this future is getting here incredibly fast. The founder, who's a 26-year-old software engineer, built the entire website in just a day and a half. He tweeted about it on a Sunday night and literally woke up to 130 signups. A few weeks later, over 500,000. The market validation was just immediate and totally overwhelming.
And this quote from the founder really gets to the heart of why now. He saw how fast agentic AI was developing and realized that if he didn't move and move fast, the chance to build this human layer would just be gone. It's a feeling that really captures the insane speed of change that we're all living through.
So, we end with this. A question that probably would have sounded like pure science fiction just a year ago, but now it feels surprisingly plausible. Whether it's for a side hustle or maybe even a full-time gig, the era of AI employers isn't on the horizon anymore. It's already here. And as this new era continues to unfold, there are going to be so many more stories and so many more questions to explore. For more, be sure to visit our website, Fair Solution.